Mom's pearls. Mom's pearls. Mom's pearls. Mom's pearls. Mom's pearls.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mom's Pearls. My name is Shayla. These are my co-hosts. I have Leah and Brenda. We're all moms, and we're all
Sisters in Christ.
Listen, I have a video I want everybody to pay attention to. I want y'all to look at this. It's about sisterhood. Remember that word, sisterhood now, okay? It could be good, it could be bad, but we're going to talk about all that when we get through, okay? Watch this, y'all.
Hey, Maya. Girl, how did you do on that test? Was it crazy?
Look, do not get me started, okay? I got a 78. Like, Dr. Gray is crazy for giving me that
Yes,
score.
he
Like,
is crazy. For real. You think he gonna give us some extra credit?
I mean, I'm depending on it because I need that score and I need to graduate.
So do I, man. So do I.
Hey, Maya. Hey, Taylor.
Hey, girl, how you doing? Hey,
So cute.
what's up?
Thanks. How's it going?
It's alright, yeah. It's
I
alright.
don't know. It could be better. I mean, I just got my score and it's not looking too good. Yeah, I mean, how did your test go?
Yeah, how did you do?
I did okay.
Hold on. What do you mean okay? You failed it or something?
You know, I got a 98, but that test was super hard. He had all those trick questions and
98?
then the multiple
For
choice
real?
and stuff.
For real?
It always gets me confused.
You don't sound confused to get a 98.
I know,
saying
but
it
listen,
right,
listen,
really.
listen. It's Friday, okay? Let's forget about this test. We'll go to the mall, do some retail therapy. Come on, it's the weekend. It'll be fun.
I don't know. I gotta study, man. I really gotta study.
Maybe I can help you study. You know, we can practice the multiple choice or some of those vocabulary. The vocabulary always gets me. Maybe we can do it together.
No, I got a system of how I study, so I'm gonna continue to do what I do.
Yeah, me
You know.
too, girl. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. Okay.
Okay, well, y'all have a nice weekend.
All right, you
See
too,
you later.
girl.
Take care. Really? A 98?
I got a 98.
For real, right?
Who cares about your 98?
I'm saying, for real.
I don't know
She trying
who
to
she
be
thinks
hard.
she is. Trying to
Okay.
come over here looking all cute. Like, ain't nobody care about you. You're 98.
You know, for real. For
Right,
real.
girl,
Okay. Bye, boo.
Nobody got time for that. Look.
I know, right? Shoot, she's trying so hard to be everybody.
Always.
Okay.
Like,
I'm
I
so
got
done.
a 98.
I'm
Like,
so
girl,
done.
Look, I gotta get home. I
So
gotta
do I.
study. It's a weekend and all, and I would like to go clubbing, but I can't.
I
So,
know, right? Shoot,
Anyways,
we
let's-
got to get this together.
Yeah, let's get out of here,
Okay,
girl.
let's go.
Man, did
Wow.
a woo-hoo.
That was so
Did y'all catch that?
That was crazy.
Did y'all see the shade,
so
baby? I
much
didn't have
shade.
on my glasses. Hello.
Shade,
Look, did y'all see the shade? Let me tell y'all something. That's so real. That's every day. And y'all, you know you hate to say it. Why? Look, why? I bet you can see every last one of y'all and every last one of them.
all the
Look,
situations.
I've been in there. I've
Good
been
and
there.
bad in
I
it.
thank you, God. Thank you. But listen, what is it about sisterhood, and why do we care about it? What's about sisterhood, and why do we care about it?
To define sisterhood, you know, it's unique to say the least, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, sisterhood can be all us together,
Yes.
right?
Kumbaya.
And then we can have some of us together that's hating on some of us already here, like bam.
So much. And it,
My-
it starts from young. You know, that's
Baby.
something that starts from childhood, which is really, really sad.
Okay.
You know, guys, I know all of y'all can remember. I remember, you being like in elementary school. And, we don't talk to her. Why? Because look,
Click,
look,
click.
You
yeah,
know
the
it.
click.
There you go.
Look,
There you go.
look how she dresses.
Yep.
Because Susan wasn't as fortunate
Right.
as some of us in the class.
Exactly.
You know,
Or her hair
her whole
wet.
life was different. And I remember how it was, and we did not treat each other
Listen.
that way. You know, guys, and it started as a young age. So as you come up,
It gets stronger.
it gets stronger.
Yeah.
It does. You
But
know,
let me tell
you get set in your ways, and then your personality grows. And I'm the girly girl, so I'm only going to hang out with the girly girls. Or you're the tomboy, so you're going to hang out with the tomboys. You know.
Listen, them girls needed some help. They needed
Look, help.
Taylor
guys,
put it out there to help them. She laid it all out there.
You guys
and
think they really wanted their help?
You know they did.
They really wanted her help.
And they threw
but
under
their
the bus.
pride wouldn't let them accept it.
But with us being sisters, you get what I'm saying? Pride, God, look, if you want to be godly, you got to let go of pride anyway. So let's do the right thing. Put the pride aside. And sister, if you need some help, I'm coming to help them. And look, I ain't too proud to beg. I'll be like, sister, can you help me? You know? It's like I just can't. I need you. You know what I'm saying? They could have celebrated her success.
They could have been, girl, how did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, how did you do that? Well, can you help me? See, that would be me. I tell all the kids in the family, listen, guys, be friends with the nerds.
Yes.
Because the nerdy ones will help you.
Okay, we're not trying to use and abuse all nerds, though.
No, we're not. But you need to have smart friends. You know, you can't just be with the cool
right.
people, because the cool people are not your old days.
You
The
think
past.
they're smart,
They're not
girl.
going to help you pass because they're too busy being cool.
You better say it. But then, look, when you get a sister that comes to you and she tells you
Sincerely.
something in confidence, let me tell you, my mom taught me a long time ago. My granny taught her, when a friend comes to you and tells you something, you keep it to heart. Don't go over there when you sit with them and they saying something they talking about. I'll be like, hold up. I don't want to hear that. I don't have part like, I don't want to be a part of that for real. But you hold that, you take that in stride, and you keep the confidence that sister gave to you. And so I'm gonna ask you something. What does sisterhood look like?
It looks like what you just
Come
said.
on, baby.
That's one of the
Come
things.
on, baby.
That's
real.
one of the things that
That's
looks
real.
like what you just said.
Because it's truthful. I mean, I love you guys so much. If you told me something, I'm holding it to my heart. If you told me something, I'm not gonna go and tell her. I'm not gonna go and look. I ain't gonna tell my sister. I ain't gonna tell my daughters. It's none of their business. And if I can't pray for you and help you to get up out this thing or whatever, I'm not your sister. I'm not your sister. And that's just me. And look, I've been the one to take the underdog all my life because y'all, I was the underdog. But see, look, with the help of my sister, they brought me through this thing. You get what I'm saying? And here I am today. So I know it works because it worked on me. So if you need some help, y'all let us know because look, I'm coming. I'm gonna help you. We will help you. It's just that simple.
You guys.
Because it's a love thing. You got to have a love for God's people, y'all.
That's true.
We do.
That's true.
We have to have a love.
and we have to have a love for ourselves.
Yes, there
Guys,
you go.
you gotta love yourself first.
Couldn't you see it all over Taylor?
When you love yourself,
Couldn't you see
you
it?
can give that love to others.
Yes.
You know, and that's what Taylor was doing. She was just spreading the love.
Spreading it.
Just spreading it. Look, listen, I'm here for you. How do you want? And then she walked away. They made her feel bad. And so to make themselves feel good, they talk more.
Right.
Yes.
Say about her.
yes.
You know, they just, who she thinks she is. And unfortunately, we all have done that.
Right.
We've
right.
all done that. We all are guilty of doing those things. But those are the things we're trying to get away from. You know, when we look at sisterhood, we're phenomenal people.
Then you better say it, baby.
We're the anointing ones. The God anointed us. You know, we're the special ones. We give life. We're nurturers. We're givers. That's what we need to do. But sometimes we forget to give it to each other.
Let me tell y'all something. We have to help each other. I moved here from Illinois. I got here when nobody but me and my kids. I searched over trying to find a church home for years, 6 years.
Wow.
Until I found the Fellowship of Jesus Christ, baby. And I've been good ever since. Y'all heard that, right? But what I'm saying is I was trying to I went to white churches, black churches, mixed churches, Mexican church. I went in because I had a pulling that I needed. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, when I actually came off into the church, man, they loved on me so much. I knew I wasn't going nowhere. But I had no family here. My aunt and 2 cousins, but everybody doing their own thing.
That's true.
And that's what that's not what
that
I
is
needed.
so
I need to
true.
get in there. And so we can help each other by, look, if somebody comes in there and starting a new job with you guys, you know what I'm saying? I work from home. Somebody come in and starting a new job with you guys, somebody losing a job, we got to hold them up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody coming from out of town like I did, and the fellowship took me in just like, I'm adopted. Look, I'm adopted with the family.
All right.
And the fellowship, the church itself, awesome. But that's what, y'all know I ain't going nowhere, right?
That's what, that's
But
what
you
it's all
understand
about.
what I'm saying, though,
That's
right?
what it's
Yes.
When you
all
get in there and you feel,
about.
I told you when I walked through that second threshold, I was like, oh, Jesus, I'm home. But we have got to, and the killer part about it now, we talking this sisterhood thing, we got to get out there and find these sisters that's really needing us, too.
That's
We
true.
do.
And you know, ladies, it's not, you can talk to each other. You don't have to know each other.
That's right.
You know, I met a young lady the other day in the store. We're standing side by side. We're both looking at different things, and she asked me a question. And for me, talking back to her, over an hour, we stood in that aisle and we talked.
See?
Wow.
And found out so much about each other. And so she looked at me, she said, you know what? I wasn't even supposed to be in the store today. I
Come
was
on.
going to Michael.
Come
Wow.
on, come on.
She said, but for some reason, she said it was nothing but God, because I heard, no, go to Hobby Lobby instead.
Watch it. That's
God,
real.
she said it was meant for me to talk to you. Thank you so much for what you said to me.
Awesome.
You know, it was like,
It was just flowing.
it just flowed.
Flowing.
It just
Flowing.
flowed. You know, we had information for each other. We had words that God gave to each other for each other.
you go.
We exchanged numbers. A day later, she
relationship.
texted me the information that I asked for. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, sweetheart, it's not a problem. I appreciate the fact that, yes, you stuck to your word.
Come on.
And you really, it meant that much to you. So I see that it meant that much to you. That
Right,
you really,
baby.
you know, and as she meant to me, you know?
And I think it helped too, in that example with both of you being open. I think at the end of the day,
Yes.
when we talk about sisterhood, we really have to talk about both individuals being open.
True.
And in that instance, all 3 of the individuals
Come
being
on.
open.
Yes.
So many times, you know, we come with our prejudgments and we come with, well, I've already got my
Yes,
group,
ma'am.
I'm good, so good
I
luck
don't
to
need,
you.
I hear people say,
You
I don't
do.
need any more friends.
Right, no
You know,
new friends. all
You
this stuff,
don't
so-
know what you need.
Exactly.
Because
And
God knows
somebody
what
can
you
help
need.
you.
Okay? He is going to give you what you need when you need it.
And see, we have to show support
Yes,
in each
for
other
We have
without the jealousy and the insecurity and the selfish tendencies. We have to, like, boy, take that jacket off. I know you're tired. Look, all these are coats you have on. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
layers.
Here's jealousy.
Different layers.
Okay. Hey, what's the other one? Insecurity.
Yes.
Envy.
Oh, girl, you take them jackets off, take them coats off. It could be a vest. I don't care, take it off. But I'm telling you, you start taking them layers off and letting yourself just sit there and love your fellow man. You got it
And your
going on.
fellow sister.
I'm
We are so blessed. We
so,
are in the
so
era. We're
serious.
blessed to be in this era, guys, that women have finally got their voice.
You
We
know
are.
it. That's
we
real.
can say anything now
Yes.
because. Hey, you know, our mamas and our grandmothers and our great grandmamas
They
and
didn't
our
have
aunties,
this
they didn't
fought-
have the
but they
opportunities
fought for
now.
us to
But
have
they-
this.
right,
There you
and
go.
we need to take advantage.
Yes. They fought for us to have that. That's real. Listen, everyone, we have a guest speaker.
Hey.
Yes, I
Who
want y'all to know
today?
she loves her some God.
All right.
She is
all
a
right.
champion of women.
Yes.
Y'all heard that?
Yes.
Look, she
Yes.
leads a dynamic women's ministry
Woo-hoo.
at the Fellowship of Jesus Christ Church.
All right.
Hello.
All right.
It is none other than our very own co-pastor, Vanessa Lloyd. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We want to, help me to welcome our own pastor, co-pastor, Vanessa Lloyd.
We are so honored to have
We're
you.
glad to have you.
Yes,
Yes.
I appreciate that. I am so excited about being here.
All right.
Thank you.
You know, this is my pet peeve.
Hello.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we
what
know.
I love talking about.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes,
I
yes.
definitely want to be a blessing to our women.
Okay.
I am
Yes,
so
for
grateful,
sure.
you know, just really to have an opportunity to talk about women coming together.
Coming together.
Because I think there are so many times that that we miss it. And I really wanted to share a definition with y'all that I thought was just perfect to what we're talking about.
Okay.
And the definition I brought, it said sisterhood is a bond between women who share common goals and can come together to move the agenda forward.
Whoa.
And now this definition, I got it from Carmatria Dunham Burton, and it's just really applicable to any area of our life.
Right.
Any area of our life.
Right.
And we as women, so many times we don't share all that we should share as women. And that's really, really important to me.
That's
so I wanted
real.
to just come and just kind of talk about it from a biblical perspective.
Okay.
You know, because I saw the video as well, and I was thinking, I have so been there. I have so done that.
We've seen ourselves in that life.
Yes. Absolutely. And to my shame. Yes, to my shame.
Everybody found out because I did it.
Right, that I've thrown shade like that. Have you ever done that? Exactly. So I wanted to share just like one of my favorite scriptures from the Bible. And it's because I think that this is the relationship that God talks about us as women having.
Okay.
And it's Titus 2:3-4.
Okay.
And it says, the older women, likewise, that they be reverent in behavior, not slanderers, not given to much wine, but they should be teachers of good things. That they should admonish the young women to love their husbands and to love their children. In other words, we're supposed to have a relationship.
Right.
So many times, you know, the stereotype. Oh, we're into the stereotypes. Women are catty. I can't have no women friends. How many times have you met women who say that? Right.
Yes,
I don't have no women friends.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, I don't have, you know, just all I have is my guy friends. Because I just can't hang with women because they're too gossipy, they're too messy.
And
But that's not really God. You know, God talks about the strength of women. You know, he talks about strengthening sisterhood. You know, how do we do it and what we don't do. That makes sense, right? So in that scripture in Titus, he really wants us to live a life where we're strengthening one another. And that's a major thing for him.
Yes,
And that's when you go and you're mentoring to the younger women.
Right.
You know,
And say that's what we're supposed to
you know,
do. I'm
telling them things, and you're like, my great niece, oh, auntie, why you always laughing? Because I live longer. Okay. That's why I'm always laughing. I'm trying to live a long time.
That's just good like medicine.
You know? And then I said, you know, a smile is much healthier for you than an aspirin. You know, right?
And a frown.
Than a frown. So that's why I try to do that. And then she's like, oh, you always want to wear bright colors. I said, because it's happiness, baby. You got to be happy. You walk around here in black all the time. It's gloom and doom.
Hello.
Exactly
And she must have been listening.
Praise
Because
God. Now that's unusual.
2 years later, it was like you saw the worm come out into a butterfly.
Ain't that
And I'm
sweet?
so proud of her.
Yes.
You know, to see her coming to herself and growing to herself.
Yes.
And that's what we are here for. That's what I had.
Exactly.
You know, and it
Exactly.
still lives with me today. My mother said things, my grandma said things, you know.
Count on 'em.
You know, women who were mothers to me, you know, and aunties, things that stuck with me to this day.
Absolutely.
And I'm blessed to pass it on.
Yeah.
Baby,
All right.
that's real. Oh, out there.
It's a blessing. It really is. It really is. A sisterhood is a blessing. And I think too many times we miss that opportunity.
Yes.
We miss
Yes,
the
I
opportunity
agree.
to strengthen one another.
Yes.
Just like in the video that we saw, they really missed the opportunity to celebrate Taylor. You know, they missed that.
Yep.
And that was an opportunity that all of us have. When we go to work, we can compliment somebody, you know, she's really good at her job. She does a great job there. And we should really traffic in that.
Look.
It's the way. It's what God has ordained for us. It's how we're to conduct
Yeah,
ourselves.
I'm walking through Walmart. There's an older lady came in there with that pure white afro. I was like, sister, your hair is cold, baby. She was like, thank you. And she, you know, she stood up and looked. I was like, baby, look, you got to give props where props is
That's
due.
exactly right.
I mean,
Exactly.
Don't
sister
be
got on
afraid
a nice outfit. I'll be like, girl, you wearing that.
That's
You wearing
right.
that.
Absolutely.
Give them the accolades. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay because look, somebody will come around and give you yours.
Right.
You
They gonna
want
get-
it.
Hello.
You want it.
Hello.
Instead of showing shade saying,
Oh, what
she
she doing
thinks
with
she
that on?
Exactly.
Oh, she
Hello.
thinks she look look cute. Oh, she knows she too
is
big to
cute.
wear that.
Exactly.
Huh.
She is cute.
Cute.
I'm
That's
gonna
right.
give them their props.
And
I'm
Proverbs
just saying.
18:24 says, "A man who has friends must himself be friendly,
Yes,
but there
right,
is
yes.
a friend who sticks closer than a brother."
Hello.
All right,
Thank
somebody
you.
we can
Thank
always
you.
count
I'll
on,
take
no
that
matter
one.
what,
Always
right?
there for you.
Yes, I
And-
will take
and
that one.
Yes.
The other thing is we're supposed to be able to say to one another, even the things that aren't good.
Exactly.
You gotta keep it real and be truthful.
Honest.
And you gotta go there and say, look,
If you
hey,
ain't
I
honest,
love
I
you,
can't do
and I
you,
have
baby.
to let you know,
Right.
you ugly right now.
Hello.
Or that's not working right now.
Right. Your
This is what you
behavior,
do. Your behavior.
anything.
I mean, I had it done to me, and I needed it because I didn't see it, guys. I was so caught up in what I was caught up in
Right.
that I didn't recognize how I was channeling it
To everybody.
a bad way.
But you know what? We
Baby.
really need to do it in love. You
Yes,
know, because you
and
can come
yes.
to love. Because you know, there's a saying that people don't care what you know until they know how much you love
Love
them.
it.
And
Exactly.
we don't love each other.
Oh my
And
gosh,
we,
that's right.
it's such a stereotype that women just don't love. We just can't be friends like that. Oh, they're
Yeah.
gossipers. That's why I don't have any women's friends. And that's absolutely not true.
That's
There are men gossip saints.
Hello.
They do. They really do. They do. And so,
do.
you know, we
Heard that,
shouldn't, we
right?
shouldn't personally buy into the stereotypes ourselves.
Come on.
You
Worse
know?
than women.
Absolutely. We should really be out there advocating for each other.
Yes.
We should say, you know, we really have a bond.
Yes.
I can trust my church sisters. I can trust
better
my
say
sisters
it.
on the job.
Yep.
We should make a point to really build each other up. That's what we should be training each other to do.
That's
Those are the
right.
things and the principles we should really follow. After we learn to love ourselves, then we can
Just
share that love
with-
outside.
with everybody else. You know, it reminds me of a time when 9/11 happened.
Okay.
And so when that happened, for a whole month, our work schedule was just 4 in the morning to like 4 in the afternoon, and then the next crew came, and it was crazy, right? And so we had to do this schedule, and people, it was an unsure time, guys. It was a scary time.
Right,
So
right.
even us, as the first responders, we were scared. We were scared for our families.
Of
you know,
course.
a lot of people had young
Of
children.
course.
So our moods was not good.
Yeah.
And I saw all the women going at each other like cat fights and just over minor little things. And one day I had to pull a bunch of them together and like, look at here.
In the
Right.
name of Jesus.
We all are going through this.
That's right.
We're not by ourselves. You know,
There
we
you go,
all
girl.
are uncertain.
That's
I
not
said, but
alone.
one thing, we might not all get along and really like each other.
Right,
I said,
right.
but for now, we got one cause.
Right.
We are here. We got to work together.
A common
guys.
goal.
I said we got
That's
right
right.
one common ground. We got to stop right now
That's
because
right.
this is getting ridiculous.
That's right.
You mad because I'm
Wow.
talking to her because you don't talk.
Right.
Stop it
That's right.
and let's do what we got to do and get through this time. It's scary for all of us.
right.
And sometimes I was shocked myself. You know, because I was like, oh.
Look at me go.
Look what I did. You know, and this
you
was
put it
so many
together
years
and
ago.
take charge.
Back then, where I wasn't even where I'm at now,
Right, right.
and with God and saved than the road I am on now. So, guys,
Go.
you gotta let it when it comes to you and God talks to you, because evidently He talked to me that day. Listen, this is what I want you to do. You're the older one in here. Handle these younger ones.
And that's what Titus tells us. And also, you know, we need to reclaim our dignity.
Come on.
We have to,
Yes.
you know, find our identity in who we
Yes.
are.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so that we can encourage, because I'm not threatened by your grace. You know, I'm not threatened by your youth and your beauty.
Right,
which
right.
which people would say, well, you know, she's older, she's getting old now, so she's mad because everything's still standing up for her and it don't for me no more. Shame, shame, shame.
Devil's a lie.
But at the end of the day,
Devil's
at the
a
end of the
lie.
day, I've got to love myself. I've
That's
got to
right.
identify with who I
That's
am.
right.
Listen, we got to reclaim our
Come
dignity.
on, I'll go up in there in a
time.
minute. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard.
Be
You
the
heard.
best you can
gotta
be.
do
So
you,
therefore, when somebody else comes in the room, you don't have to compare.
Oh,
you
no,
don't have to
never.
be threatened. You
Never.
can celebrate. You can be happy for that person.
That's right.
That's the way
And
He wants
guys,
us to be.
you're gonna have your down moments when we
Sure.
fall. You gonna have those moments, but be open to anybody helping you get back up. Be open to it. Go out there, and when you get blessed,
Right.
the guy put somebody in your path to help you get
Come on,
back
come
up.
on.
You go with it, cause He's done it for me.
That's right. Be
Come
a
on,
friend.
Be
Show
right.
yourself
Somebody
friendly.
did it for me, And it started out as a landlord getting me out of a situation, and now she's such a good and dear friend.
Oh,
to
that's
this
wonderful.
day.
All right.
You know,
All right.
so you never know who he's going to put in your path. And just because you get in a situation, because women are strong. We give birth.
We can do
Okay?
that.
And go back out to the family. We do that. Men can't do that.
Okay.
Pick yourself up. Learn how to look in the mirror and get on
Shake
your
it
knees
off.
and say, God, help
Help
me.
me.
Because he will help you.
Right.
He
And
will
You say
and
those words, he
celebrate
will
your
come.
sisters.
Yes.
He will come and see. We have to be determined to be an encourager.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Not a detractor. You hear
That's
me?
right.
We
Amen.
got to get out here and encourage the sister. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Don't
Yes.
stand over
And the-
there.
and the
Look,
young
God knows.
girls,
God
show
is
them
telling you to
about.
go over there and talk to her. And you stand there like, man,
Right.
don't do that.
That's right.
Don't do
That's
that.
right.
See, like I told you, I shoot for the underdog. So she's standing over there. I already got in my arm.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I was at Walmart. I'm telling you, I met a cashier, and she was going through. I was like, baby. I said, ooh, she's doing my stuff. I said, stop. I said, can I pray for you? She's like, yeah, my back hurt. I prayed for her. I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That woman came from around and she said, thank you. We looking around. Was like, I said, I don't care. We're in Walmart. You gonna dance? Let's do this. I mean, she was happy.
Right.
She was glad somebody was like, she needed somebody.
That's
to
right.
come by and say, baby, stop.
Right.
I mean, she was hurting. She's standing there. She told me, you can see it in her face. Baby, we prayed. That woman shook it off, and she looked. As of
Awesome.
today,
That is
she's
wonderful.
look. She's so sweet. I walked in there one other time, and she's like, "Come here, I need some prayer." I was like, "Here I come." I ran over there, and everybody looked. She stopped these people's stuff. She asked for the prayer,
Okay.
and she's like, "Baby, pray for me, pray for
Okay.
me. I got you.
Absolutely.
I got you.
Absolutely.
I don't care where we at." Look, we could be standing in
That's
front of
awesome.
Trump. You ask for some prayer, we doing
Yes.
it right there.
Right.
We ain't gonna wait till Trump get through talking. We gonna do it then. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because we don't know what God has in store for
That's
you.
right.
That's real. We got to get out there. I'm just saying. I'm just
And that's
saying.
what it takes, thinking about others.
Thinking
It
about
takes
others.
us each making it a point, being intentional, caring
There
about
you
one
go.
another,
It's not all about
extending
us.
ourselves for others.
That's
You know,
it.
the Bible says esteem others above your own
Yes,
self.
that's
And
right.
it's really important for us to do that as women. It's really important for us to stop spreading the lies about ourselves.
There
To
you go.
stop, you know, I heard this phrase and they were saying it's like spiritual cannibalism.
Yeah.
When
Oh, man.
we dog our own selves out. When we as women don't come together and support. If she starts a business, say, hey, you know, that's my sister over there. She's starting a business. Let's go over
I'll
and
be in
support
there.
her.
That's
That's
right.
what, at the end of the day, it's what's required. Listen, when you look good,
We all look good. You better say that.
You better
That's
say
real.
it.
Yes.
That's real.
absolutely.
That's right.
We just look.
It
We
is
gotta love ourselves.
true.
Stop hurting people, because when we hurt people, we hurt other people too.
That's right.
So the thing is, love yourself,
Yes.
and that love that you have inside of you, we have still got to flow. Let God's love flow for our
Yes.
fellow brothers and sisters. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's
I know
right.
we're talking about sisterhood, but we still got to love on the brothers
Yes,
too.
amen.
You know what I'm saying? Because they get down just like
Unity.
everybody else. But we get our
Unity.
we get our women standing strong, baby. Quit playing. Do
Yes.
you know what type?
A united
Do you know
front.
what we have?
He said how good and pleasant it is
Yes.
when brethren dwell together
Come on,
in unity.
come on,
There's
yes,
so
that's real.
much power when we come together in unity,
Yes.
when we really begin to love each other and celebrate each other. It doesn't get any better than that, ladies. It really, really doesn't. You know, just let's stop the jealousy. Let's stop the hating. Let's not be the typical thing we saw in that
Come on,
video.
come on,
You
come
know,
on.
let's not let that find us there anymore. You know, we don't have to envy one another. You know, it's real, to be real honest, to be honest with our audience today, it's easy to throw shade.
Hello.
To
Okay,
be
Lord.
honest with each
It's
other,
natural.
it is. We just do it. We just do it so well. But listen, it's so unbecoming.
Yes.
It's so
And it's
unbecoming.
ugly.
It's ugly.
It's not,
Thank you, baby. I was
it's
saying
not
ugly. Yes, ma'am.
the way that we should do as women. And we have to make the effort to intentionally change,
Yes.
to intentionally be doing a new thing, to go out of our way to compliment and to encourage. I'm not talking about just, you know, just flattering somebody, but I'm talking about really loving enough to see their gifts, to see what they bring to the table, and making an effort to encourage that.
And you know, there's a golden rule, right? You don't want to do something to someone if you don't want it done to yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Amen.
Look,
Treat
now
others as you
some
wanna
of
be treated.
come on, you treat them the way you want to be
Yes,
treated.
that's right.
The thing is, look, you don't want to be running around with somebody else's boo, because when you get your boo, you ain't gonna want nobody running with
Thank
him.
you.
You know, or him or her. But y'all, I'm telling you, that thing is real. When you talking about you sneaking with somebody, one of your friends, come on, that's not right.
No.
Well, there's so many
That's not
females
right.
out there now. Oh, yeah, I prefer a married man, so
Absolutely.
I have no real attachment.
But you're breaking up a happy home, baby.
Right.
In the
Right.
name
I
of
think
Jesus.
about what you're doing.
That's
And I'm
right.
not talking young girls doing this. I'm talking women
Oh,
in
they-
their 40s and
Yes.
50s. And by now, you should know better.
Come on.
You
That's
know,
old enough
you
to
are
know
you
better.
old enough to know better. And what are you doing? What is that?
But we all know
saying?
right
My
from
mom-
wrong.
my mom-
And that's
Thank
what we should be teaching the younger
Younger,
ones. So
yes.
you understand this is not the way to go.
Look, my mom always told us, do not mess with no married man, because you won't want nobody messing with your man, right?
That's
Right.
right.
I told that
Right.
to my girls, my 3 girls, and baby, bye. I had a man talk to me one day, and he said, look, I found out he was married, it was done. We went to lunch twice, it was done. I don't play that. My mama, look, my mom, girl, my mama
Okay.
would have came up there with a
No,
bag.
sir.
No,
No, sir.
we don't do that. We don't do that. We respect marriage. We look,
We have to
marriages. We
respect
respect
each other.
look,
That's right.
We respect
Absolutely.
the fact that they're dating or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that, because trust me, it's somebody. Look, everybody has a companion. Although yours ain't came to you yet, mine ain't came. I'm waiting on my Boaz, baby.
Come on.
I'm waiting on mine.
Soon come,
So with
soon
that being
come.
said, look what we got to do. Look, I'm gonna keep praying
Yes.
and thanking God, and waiting on Him to send me my Boaz. So
That's
don't
right.
do that,
We had a
baby.
golden rule growing up where we don't take nobody's sloppy seconds.
Hello.
You was dating
That's
them,
real.
and y'all not dating anymore, so sad, too bad, move on.
That's
No,
right.
I'm not gonna talk to you, okay?
Okay.
Because you was with
We
my
all
girl
done right. We
before.
all done
Yeah,
with you. You did her dirty.
You, regardless of why y'all broke up, it's over, so you can't have none of us.
That's so true.
I had one of my friends. We went to a party. One of my friends' ex came up and he was talking. I pulled out my cell phone. I told my girlfriend. I said, Janice, guess who's standing here? She's like, who? I said, guess who tried to talk to me? She said, who? I turned around and I gave him the phone. He was like, who is this? I said, that's my girl. You know we don't do that. We don't do that. That's real.
It's
We don't.
good to the end.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's the way it
Over
should be,
everything.
right?
Yes.
Right.
And
And
everybody-
building each other up,
That's-
strengthening
we
each
got-
other, being
yes,
intentional.
yes. And listen, ladies, I enjoyed everybody. I
Yes.
definitely enjoyed you. Oh my
Stephanie,
goodness.
thank you so much. And you are our role model. in
Hello,
sisterhood.
that's it.
You
That's it.
keep us going and
Look,
staying together.
you better
In
say it.
sisterhood and
Thank
Christ,
you.
you are the best. We are so grateful for you and thankful for you.
She is our united front
Yes,
for our women. She
guys.
don't play when it comes to the women.
We
and
could
that's
be more
real.
blessed.
That's
we could
real.
be more blessed than to have this woman in our lives.
Yes,
right.
yes. Now I want y'all to all remember that
Mom's Pearls answers life's questions.
Thank you.
Mom's